She's April.
And she's Molly.
And we are
the book besties. Did you forget my fucking name? Like, what the hell? I think it's batshit crazy that she's 6 foot tall.
You like my boobs? They are straight up birthday twins.
Zero context for that whatsoever.
Hi, that's me at April's boob level.
Don't talk about the bodily fluids. I can't.
No, I was just being a smart ass. I'm just being a smart ass.
So Carpe Librum, this is really cool. So I met them at Virginia Library Association a year ago. Mm-hmm. And then this summer we were in Columbus and they were there. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love your stuff. I get so many compliments on it when I wear it to work because I'm a librarian. They're like, that's super cool. They're like, how can we sponsor your podcast? So they are the official sponsors. Yeah, they are the official sponsors of season 9 and season 10. And so we have like discount codes for people to use every month. This month you get a free magnetic bookmark with the purchase of a t-shirt, and their magnetic bookmarks are incredible. So I'm just going to show off. Yeah. I've got this one in my journal, which says readers are cool, and they really hold your page and they don't bend it. And I've got another one in my journal here, born to read, forced to socialize. And you get that free, which is really cool.
And our code this month, besties, is Besties Rule.
Yeah. And their stuff is really great. Like, I highly recommend buying from them because they're size inclusive and their shirts don't shrink. So if you are looking for bookish shirts, yeah. And they're always like the Heather.
I will warn you though, if your partner does the laundry, they do go missing.
Yeah, well.
Hey, so how'd last week's go? Because, like, I'm gone, man.
I
miss Chessie. Yeah. I got, like, 10 minutes with her.
It was really awesome. She's always a great guest, and I love to hang out with her. She was really bummed, too, because she's like, oh, I was looking forward to hanging out with you and Molly.
Because Molly's obnoxious and it's fun.
Well, I mean, she's just kind of used to us now, and I'm not going to give away details because of her private information, but I am very excited that I'm going to finally meet her IRL. Well, and I think it's batshit crazy that she's 6 foot tall.
I was waiting for this crash out. That's the crash out I was waiting for. Says the tall woman.
I'm 5'8.5". Okay, so I'm relatively tall for a woman. Yes, but I just found out through her social media that she's 6 foot tall, and she does not look 6 foot tall on any of the filming we've done. I've just always pictured her as being like chest height to me.
That post was so long, and there was so much that was covered, and
and my takeaway was, he's 6 fucking feet tall.
No, I'm the big sister, not you.
Right. Like, I just always picture her like to chest height for me. Like, she's just a tiny potato, but she's apparently taller than me, which I'm kind of glad I know because I plan to hug her, and I think I'll be like at her boob level.
Give her a hug for me because I'm jealous.
I'm used to being other people being at my boob level, so this is
that's me at April's boob level.
Yeah. I mean, Katie too.
Yeah, that's true. Katie's tall.
She's not as tall as I am. I'm the tallest of the three of us.
I'm short. It doesn't help.
I had lunch today with Emma Berry, and she is so tiny, and I always forget until I hang out with her, and then
she's such a petite little thing.
So little. I love it. She's awesome. I'm so glad that we're in the same area and that we get to hang out, and I'm so excited for her with her new book contract. And I mean, I can't tell everything that I know because I have insider knowledge, but I'm just really, really excited. Also, Olivia came up in the conversation. Olivia Dade, my favorite author, is also best friends with Emma Berry. Yeah. And I told her the story about one of my book club members going, and Olivia knowing who I was, and she Emma looked at me and was like, "Of course she knows who you are." And I was like, "How does she know me?" She's like, "First of all, you've met her twice,
and you've interviewed her,
and you're friends with me. Like, of course she knows who you are." What is this life?
I did something I never thought I would do before.
Mm.
I embarrassed Matt
This is the
actively.
hold up. This is the first time in your relationship that you've embarrassed him?
Like
I
enough
call
for.
bullshit.
Okay, first time he's called me out on it.
Okay. Well, that might be true.
We're wandering around Walmart,
Mhm.
and we get to the book section,
Mhm.
and I scream and point, "My friend," at the top of my lungs because my friend had a book come out and it's fucking gorgeous,
Yeah.
right?
So Beth Revis and Sarah Rosh, who
Yeah,
is her writing partner for that book, and they have several other books together, they're coming on in December.
yeah.
I can't
And
wait. I can't wait. I
but
have an arc of the book. They sent us arcs.
they sent us arcs, but I saw the Walmart copy
It's
and it
really
was
pretty.
so pretty.
It's
And
really pretty.
there's like
No,
there's
it's pretty.
this is gorgeous, but
Yeah.
I screamed my friend and Matt started looking around the building for another human.
Yeah.
And I'm standing pointing at a book.
Well, I mean, books are my friends. That's why I'm a librarian.
Yeah.
Speaking of being a librarian, can I tell you about what's happening right now in the library world? That will probably mean nothing to anybody but me, the librarian.
No, I want to hear it because it's important because we just finished banned book month. So libraries
Well,
are important.
Banned Books Week
I always think it's a month.
it's not, it's just a week.
I don't know.
So
I'm
Banned Books
broken.
month was in October. And so yeah, we finished it. And here is what's happening in the life of libraries right now. So Baker and Taylor is the primary vendor for distributor for
Yeah.
libraries. So they have direct contracts with the publishers. The publishers send to them. We buy from them.
Didn't
We
they
buy.
not just go under? Did I see
That's what I
that?
was going to tell you about.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry.
So they're the primary vendor for
Right.
libraries,
Yeah.
and they've been the primary vendor for libraries for longer than I've been in libraries, which has been almost 15 years. Every library where I've worked except one was a Baker and Taylor library.
Really?
Yes, and
So we're gonna have to go Amazon now? Sorry, I'm gonna shut the
Mommy,
fuck up.
seriously, what the fuck? Are you telling the
I'm
story or am I?
no.
So,
I just
Baker
want
and
to
Taylor
sleep.
was supposed to be purchased by another book vendor company that was they're more in audiobooks and ebooks, but they were going to purchase Baker and Taylor. And
Okay.
so we found out a couple of weeks ago that that deal fell through. And there's
Oh
no
shit.
understanding as to why it happened because Baker and Taylor was certain that there was nothing holding back the acquisition of their company. So, when that happened, the problem became that they finally needed to tell libraries what was going on. So we've had some issues with getting an inventory all calendar year, but there are other factors that go into that. Number one, most of the books that are published for US release are not published in the US. So with the increase of the tariffs and things like that, there's a reason that books are harder to find right now. But when we use a vendor like Baker and Taylor, as opposed to, let's say, Amazon, when you order from Amazon, you can get the book on the release day. We ordering from Baker and Taylor, a distributor, we operate like a bookstore that the books are to us prior to release day so that we can do processing. Like I'm going to show our book for today, but we have covers on them and all of our stickers and things. That all gets done before it's released, so it's on our shelf on release day.
Don't you guys have to review some books too before you get them? Like to make sure they're appropriate?
We definitely get arcs and things like that. I read a lot of professional journals.
I'm thinking about like when you were talking about way back season 1, 2-ish, and we talked about 50 Shades of Grey and how you guys had to like review that, right?
I really hated that part of my job.
I know.
It was because it was erotica and that was against our acquisition policy. So because it's not a part of our collection development policy, that's why I had to read it. But
okay, so it's not a standard.
It's not a standard. No. But getting books on pub day in the libraries is a standard.
Yeah, because it's a big deal.
Right. It's one of the reasons why we use distributors like Baker and Taylor. So Baker and Taylor, because the deal fell through, we thought they were just low inventory because of the inventory issues that have been happening in the
Yeah.
US in general. Which you can think back to the beginning of the year when Onyx Storm came out, there were all those distribution issues. That's not why Baker and Taylor is having distribution issues. They had not ordered any inventory whatsoever, physical books. They were intending.
Since when?
I don't know when they started doing this, but the intention was, and this was from Baker and Taylor's email that they sent out to all of their libraries, that they, because they were going to be acquired by another company, the orders would come through their central hub, and then the new company would fulfill those orders with stock that they had, which is why Baker and Taylor didn't have any stock. But because the deal fell through and Baker and Taylor doesn't have stock, we are now having to cancel our orders and order from other vendors. And primarily for our library, we've been ordering from Amazon. So the biggest pub day of this year, of 2025, was actually the week that we're filming. It was the Tuesday of the week that we're filming. And I received 2 books. That's it. And it's the biggest pub day of 2025.
And it was like, there were so many
books.
Huge books that came out
The biggest
Tuesday.
Pub books releases for the year are between September and November anyway because of Christmas season. But this particular one was supposed to be the biggest pub day of the year, and I got in 2 books because now
I couldn't imagine being first for like a huge book at my library, and I go to pick up that book and they're like, sorry.
So we can't place a hold on the item until it comes in. And we don't brand new books are like the big things that we know are going to be big. They don't get requests. We don't request them for a specific patron. They automatically they're ones we order, and
you can't pre-order those on
yeah,
queue for them online and stuff.
Not until they've appeared in our catalog system.
So they have to have a barcode before they can do anything.
Yes. They have to exist in our inventory. And there is a time, because we get these things ahead of release day. I ordered, when I took over in September, I was ordering November releases.
Got you.
So you're ordering
you're
few
always
months
playing
ahead.
Yeah.
You're so my October order is for December books.
But now you don't know where you can order from.
Yeah, so I don't know. So there are 2 other vendors that are distributors that libraries use. Follett is one, and they're primarily school libraries. And the other is Ingram, but Ingram primarily does bookstores. And Baker and Taylor was the public library. They were it. So I don't know what's going to happen, but they've laid off the majority of their workforce, and the intention is that they're going to close their doors at the end of this year, which is insane.
I'm sorry.
It's insane. I don't even know what to do. So part of my job right now has been going through Baker and Taylor's catalog and picking out the items that I want, because they still have the upcoming releases in there. And then I put them in a cart and send them to our collections librarian, who's ordering them from Amazon. It's so backward the way we're doing it, but it's what we have to do right now until we can get a vendor contract, because we need a vendor contract.
That's so heartbreaking.
Yeah. So it's just going to be a little tough for libraries. And honestly,
and it's not just you. This is across the country.
Yes. And honestly, I have never been afraid for libraries to not exist before this year. Not only because of the defunding of the MLIS and the firing of Dr. Carla Hayden, who was the Librarian of Congress, but now our primary vendor, our primary distributor is going under. With the tariffs on book sales, because books are not printed here. We don't print here.
We don't do a lot here anymore, guys. Let's not lie.
So this is concerning. With the rise in KU and so many people going to the digital format, we still had a hold with Hoopla and Libby, but the defunding of the MLIS meant that many libraries lost those apps.
Yep. We lost Hoopla in July.
I've never been afraid before now. So,
I'm
a little concerned.
I agree. We should be.
And if you are local to me, which I never say where I am, but if you're local to me and you're listening to this podcast, just know that my library system didn't lose any funding. So if you're hearing this and you're going, oh my gosh, we need to help fund the library where I work.
I mean, go fund her library.
Come
please.
Donate, sure, but we didn't lose any funding directly in my library system.
No,
I'm speaking libraries as a whole.
Yeah, libraries in general are losing money. I'm in Southern Maryland, Calvert County, and a good portion of Maryland's library money comes from the federal government. So a lot of libraries in the state of Maryland had to reorganize life. So, and that's what I learned here locally. Would you like to talk about this week's book?
Yes, because I've been wanting to talk to you about it since I finished a few days ago.
And I finished this morning. So this week we are talking about None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell.
This is a library copy. Support local libraries.
Local libraries!
Now more than ever, please, for the love of God, I like my job.
How about a shiny, brand new synopsis?
I don't know how it could be old, considering that we have only read this book once. So yes, go ahead.
I mean, shiny, brand new, as in I wrote it
a few hours ago.
5 hours ago.
I did read it, by the way. I forgot to tell you, but I did read it.
You texted saying you went over the note. I believed you.
Oh. I didn't remember.
I remember things
I
sometimes.
Remember doing that.
Josie is a housewife who likes to wear a lot of denim. Alex is a podcaster. And it's both of their birthdays. Straight up birthday twins. Same day, year, and hospital. Little do either of them know, this chance meeting will change both of their lives drastically. Josie, over her life, is over her life.
Yeah.
Seeks out Alexis and convinces her to do a podcast about her life, and the active changes she's making in them as she's speaking to her. Alexis starts wary. Nope. What? Yeah. Alexis starts wary. And honestly, it gets worse from there. While both women struggle with their lives, they are not the same struggle. And Josie can't see that. This takes us on a wild ride from birthday twins meeting to a true crime unfolding in front of our faces. Just when you think you got it figured out, Josie's back. Let's talk about it. None of this is true.
Yeah, none of this is true.
None of this is true. Lisa Jewell is new to pod. She is highly popular, and her books are known to be dark and deep. What do you think? Are you reading her again?
I mean, this isn't the genre that I gravitate towards, but here's how I feel about this book. I don't know that I liked this book, but I do know that I didn't want to stop reading this book.
Yeah.
So for me, that was more what it was about. Like, I wanted to know what was happening to the point that I was listening constantly because I read the audiobook because I really wanted to know what the fuck was going to happen.
Seriously.
And I really, truly, I don't know that I liked it because I don't know that this is the kind of book that you do like. But
I mean, I gave it 5 stars, but
I gave it 4. That's what I was looking in my journal, my handy dandy journal. I gave it 4 stars. And it wasn't a bad book. The writing was really good.
No.
She tells a very compelling story. She does dual narrators, and both characters were very clearly one voice. Yeah.
Like, the podcast even has music. It's really cool.
Yeah. But I don't know that I liked it, but I didn't want to stop reading. So there you go. Would I read her again? I guess that was your real question. And I mean, this is just not the kind of book that I gravitate towards. So if I'm looking for something spooky, I might read this.
I'll be reading her again.
Mhm.
I had to take breaks. I'm not gonna lie. There are several times where I was like, I'm done right now, and this is why. Like, I texted you at one point, and I was like, Josie's staying at Alexis's house now.
Mhm.
I need a timeout.
Yeah.
I need a timeout.
And I had the opposite feelings. I was like, "What the fuck happened? I need to know.
No, because like
I need answers."
I was getting creeped out by like Alexis was.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
None of this is true starts with Josie and Alexis meeting on their birthdays. They
Mhm.
are straight up birthday twins.
Birthday
They
twins.
same day, same year, same location where they were born. Have you known or met a birthday twin?
I have met someone that I was born the same day and year of, and I currently have a friend here in Virginia who has the same birthday as me, but she's a couple years older. I don't know anybody that was born at the same hospital as me, but I was born at the hospital in Texas that had a baby switching happen, and then they made a like
The one in Corpus?
no, not in Corpus. It was in Denton.
Oh,
Is there one in Corpus too? But okay, well
yeah.
anyway, they made like a Friday night TV movie or made for TV movie, whatever, about
Oh,
it. And I spent a lot of my childhood thinking I was switched at birth, but there's just no way that's true because I
you
look
look a
too
lot
much
like your
like,
grandma. No offense.
oh my gosh. I don't take offense to that at all. Lois is the best. She was
Um,
the best person ever. I love her
so
and I don't
so I
mind.
can brain dump this real quick. Okay. The
Yeah.
baby switching that happened in Corpus was in like 06, 05-ish
No,
area.
this was in 1981, the year I was born.
Oh,
So,
okay. So the one that happened in Corpus was like in like the O's. And during that time frame, the actor
all right.
Dennis Quaid. Dennis
Mhm.
Quaid and his like third or second wife at the time had a set of twins down there. And the twins were in this mix up.
Really?
I know.
Really?
Okay. So my birthday twin, I went to high school with.
Well,
Same day, same
that's
hospital, same
That's kind of
year.
crazy since you had like 14 people you graduated with.
He was the grade above me because I was held back for reasons, if you fit Molly, that math. Um but he was a grade above me.
Mhm.
His mom and my mom were in the same room. When I
Mhm.
mentioned it to my mom goes, "Yes, she was very annoying. I can't believe you found him."
Good gracious.
None of this true starts with Josie.
None of this is
Nope.
true.
When we first get into this book, we are jumping from both POVs
Mhm.
of both women's, and it feels like they're stalking each other at first.
Mhm.
Without spoiling the ending just yet, what did you think was going on?
I really thought that Josie was obsessive with Alex.
Mhm.
I didn't see that reciprocated from Alex's point of view at the beginning anyway. But I
Mhm.
thought Josie was really obsessive with Alex, and to me it seemed like she wanted somebody to help save her from this life. And I mean, she married a pedophile, right? Like
Yeah,
she was 15.
and he was in his 40s.
She met her husband when she was 13 and he was 40. They
Eh,
got they started dating when she was 15 and he was 42 and they got married when she was 18. Um and he was
yeah, it's
47. I
disgusting.
mean, it's really like yeah,
Well,
that's
and
really gross. I feel like she was looking for someone to help her out. And Alex's podcast was about
yeah,
women that had like achieved
these
great
powers,
things.
yeah,
Right.
powerful women,
And
right?
so I think she saw a kindred spirit in someone else is going to understand that I need out of my life. And I felt really
Well,
bad for Josie. Like I felt
I mean,
bad for her.
I feel bad for Josie, but I also felt like, do you remember the movie Single White Female?
I have seen it, but I think once. I don't remember.
It gave me single white female vibes. Like, she wanted to take over. It made me feel like she wanted to take over Josie's life,
I mean, that's fair.
and and that's the vibe I got. And every time like Alexis was like, "But Josie," like every time Josie was like, "Alexis, but why would he do that to you?"
Hmm.
Like it.
But also, why would he do that to her?
Yeah, yeah. Like, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Both women are struggling with their lives. Josie describes Josie's description of Josie describes this horrific life she is living, and
Mhm.
Alexis is struggling with her marriage as her husband seems to be struggling with addiction.
Mhm.
Josie sees them as the same,
Mhm.
but Alexis doesn't. This is the start of a really weird, creepy tension between the two women. What did you think of Josie constantly comparing herself to Alexis in this sense?
So I actually don't think it's too far of a stretch to see that they both had marital issues and that
Mm-hmm.
they could find camaraderie in that. I think Alex's insistence that they were not the same had more to do with economic divide than it had to do with
Yes.
the relationships that they had. Of course, her husband wasn't a pedophile, so Alex had
Mm-mm.
that going for her.
Right, and I
But
think that was
we had
part of
no
it. Like,
indication that Josie's husband had other relationships with
no.
young girls. And it this made me think of, I mean, this is so stupid, but the Mary Kay Letourneau, she was the teacher
Mm-hmm.
that got pregnant by her 14-year-old student.
And then married him later and is
Yeah,
still married to him now.
they're not married anymore. They got separated and divorced, but it wasn't because they weren't still together. They are actually still together. But because she's a felon and he wanted to be a medicinal marijuana grower, he couldn't be married to a felon. He couldn't have a relationship with a felon.
So they're still together.
They're still together. Their
That's
kids
insane.
know that they met in a very uncomfortable way, but they've asked them
No.
not to Google it. But I mean, their kids are, I think, adults now.
No.
So I mean, yeah.
No.
But it just kept reminding me of that. Like that's basically what happened.
No.
And how do your daughters reconcile that their dad met their mom at 13?
And the way they talk about their dad later in the book,
they prefer him as the parent over Josie.
It makes you wonder how bad she was.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What?
But I think Alex. Sorry.
Sorry.
I think Alex, her biggest issue was that she didn't want to be on the same level as this woman who was not at all in the same tax bracket.
Yeah. I really think Alex was in denial too.
Oh, 100%.
My life cannot be that bad. Yeah, my husband's drinking and staying out late, but he didn't groom me.
Yeah.
My husband works full time. He didn't groom me.
Yeah.
He didn't rape my daughter's best friend. Like, she is rationalizing it, even though her shit is bad and she really needed to have a conversation with her husband.
100%.
She really chose diving into Josie and Josie's problems instead of her own marriage. And that really fed this problem, I feel like.
And we kind of feel like by the end that maybe he never cheated on Alex, but like, how would you fucking know? Like,
she just assumes.
It's enough that he's blackout drunk and staying in hotels. He can't remember what happened.
And her going, oh, he was just heartbroken. He was this. He was going through it. That is her editing history, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, and I think there is, what is it? Withholding affection is a type of abuse.
Yep.
He's clearly choosing his addiction over his family. That is a form
I
of
don't
abuse.
care if he's going through it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I mean, between the two, obviously I would rather have the husband who is a drunk,
not a pedophile,
versus the husband who's a pedophile.
But I want
neither. For the record, my husband isn't either of those things.
I want neither. Thank you.
I don't want either.
0 out of 10 would not recommend. This book as an audiobook is an experience. You get the recordings of Josie and Alex. You get the recordings from future people that they interview and talk to about what happened during this time. There's sound, there's dynamic background
noise when they're interviewing.
You're getting music, you're getting you're getting a lot. Okay, it's not just, it's an experience. You get an overall ominous vibe from it too, which is really helps, I think. We recently talked about this during Bury Your Gaze. Do you think your experience would be different if you read the physical copy?
Mhm.
And do you think you'd experience it differently if it wasn't so theatrical?
Yeah, I 100% do. This is actually the third year in a row for spooky season that we've read a podcast related book.
Which is funny
And
because we don't actively seek them out.
no,
They find us.
it just happened to be these were recommended to us, or
Yes.
they're
We picked the
trending, and
cover.
yeah, whatever it is. Um and I all three of those books I've read as audiobooks, and I do feel
Mhm.
like there's definitely more of an immersive experience that you get from the audiobook that I feel like you lose reading the
Yeah.
physical book. I also felt that way about the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Like, I felt like that was better as an immersive read.
Yeah.
Same thing with Daisy Jones and the Six, which I read
It
personally.
was
We did not read that
so
for the pod.
good.
Right. And that you need that element of it.
Mhm.
So there are definitely some books that I think work better as audiobooks. I'm going to go out and say Matt Denneman's Dungeon Crawler Carl works better as audiobooks.
My husband and I had a conversation with somebody about that today. We were
Mhm.
literally talking about the series and explaining it to someone, and he's like, and Matt, who doesn't suggest things, doesn't talk in public, goes, "You need the audiobook."
Mhm.
Because the boy is blowing through my credits
Yeah.
and is almost done with the series. And
Yeah.
that boy doesn't do that.
The thing that sucks about that series, just as a side note and related to
La
libraries,
la 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 la. No,
it's
sorry.
not about the series.
I
It's
was
not
joking.
spoilers for
I'm
the series.
sorry.
It's about the audiobooks.
Right.
So the Columbus Library recently had a TikTok about how they've been getting a lot of requests for that series
The
as an
audiobook.
audiobook. And
Yeah.
Audible owns the exclusive rights to it. So we can't actually get it in libraries. Now, I have the whole series in physical copies in my library. This Inevitable Ruin should be coming in soon, but again, with the back orders. So it should come in soon.
However,
But I have all the physical copies, and we do have quite a few people that are reading the physical copies, but I can't get the audiobooks for people.
but that's
And
not accessible for everybody.
we did
And
talk to
that's not
Matt.
your fault.
Right. We did talk to Matt about that at the Columbus Book Festival, and he didn't really have anything to do with that.
No,
He
because it's part of the machine, man.
Yeah. So it
It's
is
part of the
disappointing,
machine.
but yeah, I mean that is a series that's definitely more accessible as an
Mhm.
audiobook. I
Yeah.
tend to like especially like high fantasy, I tend to like as an audiobook. It's just easier to figure it out, and
Yeah. Especially
but
with names.
yeah, exactly. But
Common.
with this one, I don't think I would have had the same reading experience. I
I
don't think
don't
I would
think
have
I would
rated
have
it as
enjoyed it as much.
I wouldn't have rated it as high for
I don't
sure.
think so either. I think we would have it's still a page turner. The
Yeah.
words are still there.
Yeah.
I just think it enhances the experience the way they did it.
But conversely, when we did Good Omens, I read the full cast version of Good Omens, and I liked it because David Tennant and
God bless that man.
I mean, that's great. But and Michael Sheen, but I didn't enjoy the additional sound effects and
Yeah,
things.
no.
And Butcher and Blackbird, same thing. I really hated the
Oh, I
sound
liked
effects
that, but
in
that was
Butcher and
because you
Blackbird.
didn't like it because you don't like liquids. So, like,
Mm-mm. Do
um,
not come with don't talk about the bodily fluids. I can't with it.
okay, I'll go to the next question instead. Um, with still 3.5, 4-ish hours left in this audiobook, things change. And I mean change because this is
Mhm,
we see Josie in her dark side,
mhm,
and life for Alex turns quickly into a true crime horror show.
mhm,
Her husband goes missing, and well, she gets this gut feeling Josie's behind it.
mhm.
When you hit this point in the book, what did you think was going on? Did you predict the ending?
So I I cannot say I predicted all of the ending because this is still something I want to talk to you about because I still
Mhm.
don't fucking know what is true and what isn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Um but I got the impression that from the time that Josie showed up at Alex's house that in fact she was not being hit by her husband, but she attacked him. I had that feeling very strongly.
As soon
Um
as she started screaming at her husband, I knew she was the
mhm.
aggressor.
Mhm.
I knew it.
I mean, he may have come at her, but I know that
But that was
I
probably self-defense.
really felt strongly that this was what happened. Did not predict that she attacked her daughter too. Although, again, I have thoughts about that, and I'll tell you in a little bit. But when Alex's husband goes missing, I 100% knew, oh, he's going to be dead, and she's going to have killed him.
Yeah.
And maybe it was accidental. Maybe she was honest, and it was an accident that she didn't intend to kill him. But either way, she did it, and then drug his body to
the bathtub
lake. The lake.
No. Her husband.
I was talking about Alex's husband.
Oh, Alex's husband. Yeah, Alex's husband. I thought we were still on her husband. I was like, Walter was in the bathtub.
Walter was in the bathtub. I don't know. I kind of got the feeling that Josie had reached her limit and had become unhinged.
Snapped.
She definitely was in Alex's house wearing Alex's clothes, and I mean,
pretending to be Alex.
We knew from the beginning that that she was taking things from Alex's house. I think you have a question about that, so I don't want to go too deep into that. But I predict the ending? No, because I don't fucking know what happened still. What actually is the truth?
So when we get to this point, Josie's disappeared. She's getting cash. She's hired the actress. The husband of Alex is missing. Alex is spiraling. Everybody's like, it's not a big deal. He'll show up. The best
I think they were just trying to reassure her,
but it made me think Josie took him for herself. This is my husband now. This is my life. I'm Alex. This is like, that's what I was thinking the single white female for, right? Like, she wanted Alex's life. How do you get Alex's life? You take Alex's husband.
Yeah.
Right? And that's where I thought it was going. I knew she was going to be like, but Josie, learn is.
But
sorry.
Do you have a question about the very, very end when we get?
We're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there.
I don't know what happened.
I know. Josie, we learn, is not telling the truth, and probably hasn't ever really told the truth.
But is she actually lying, though, Molly? Is she, or is everybody else?
From other
Who
words,
is lying?
She has been, from other people, she has been called in these words manipulative, abusive, scary, and other things that would just make your fucking skin crawl. Okay, gang? While she was living in Alexis's home with her children, like, all of this is going on while she's living in Alexis's house with her children. Josie never sees herself as this crazy manipulative person. Anytime this comes up, Josie instantly goes, that's not what it was. You need to hear my side. You don't understand. That's not what it was like. This is why.
Maybe she always was telling the truth, though. Maybe it wasn't her.
Is Josie an unreliable narrator?
Oh, I mean, 100%, because we still don't fucking know what happened. And I finished the book, and I still don't know.
Still don't know what happened.
I still don't know what happened.
She's definitely an unreliable narrator. And I think this is the first good unreliable narrator we've had in many seasons.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had somebody that was like this.
On point.
Have you ever read the book The Woman on the Train?
No. I haven't. It's over there on the TBR shelf.
So I read that as an audiobook, and it's a full cast audiobook as well. And it also takes place in England. It reminded me a lot of this. You really don't fucking know who's telling the truth.
Yeah.
And I mean, by the end of it, you're still kind of like, well, who's fucking telling the truth? Like,
yeah.
Who's fucking telling the truth?
Right. We learn quickly that Josie is a liar. And the truth about a lot comes out really quickly.
But is she, though? But is she?
She has abused her children. She killed the missing girl, or so Aaron tells us. She plots and kidnaps Alexis's husband. She murders her own husband, or she allows him to die. However you want to edit that. She doesn't call for help when he's having a heart attack and kicks the shit out of him. The things that make me wary of is her mother. She says, she took Walter away from me. Walter and the mother were adults. Do we believe this? Do we believe fully she is a monster?
I don't. And I know that I could be wrong, and maybe Lisa Jewell, if we ever interviewed her, would be like, yeah, she's really the monster. But I really don't. I really don't think she's a monster. I think she's she was a victim of her circumstances. Her
Mhm.
mom didn't want her. Like,
Yeah.
her mom literally says that when I found
I
out
would
I
have
was
been so
pregnant,
many things without her.
right. And when I found out I was pregnant, it was too late to do anything about it. So she has a baby she doesn't want. She raises a baby she doesn't want. Um, we still don't actually know the truth of how Walter and Josie got together, but I am apt to believe Josie's story, her take on that when she was 15. And the reason that I'm apt to believe that as being the true story, that when she was 15, Walter saw her, gave her a birthday present, and had sex, like she lost her virginity to him that night. The reason I'm apt to believe that is because Walter's son, one of his sons, is interviewed, and he has two sons from a previous marriage. And
Mhm.
the reason that he didn't have any in-person interaction with his kids after that point was because mom took them away and left and went to Canada because he left her for a teenager. So the fact that the son justifies that, it makes me believe Josie's story that that's how she got together with Walter.
His
Now,
first wife was 18 when he married her, and he was okay, so if I did the math
does it
right,
say that? I didn't remember
the
that part.
in the book, it insinuates that he was 10 years older than his first wife, and
Hmm.
he met her at 26.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
I just the, I don't know.
yeah.
The thing that creeped me out was the way that she talked about him at that 13th birthday party, where she was like, I could just tell that there was something there, that he wanted me. And
A
I mean,
child should not know an adult wants them.
right. I mean, obviously she didn't think of him as a pedophile because
She was
she
groomed
married
into it.
him.
She was like he convinced her it was a good idea. He convinced her that it was okay.
Or or is she the manipulative person that her mom says that
Oh
she
my
is?
god, I don't
And
know.
it
Okay, let's talk about Roxy now.
hmm.
Josie's youngest daughter, or yes, youngest daughter, Roxy, has
Hmm.
appeared after her mother goes missing
Hmm.
and
She's been
everything is
gone
calm.
since she was 16. She left home
Yeah,
at
she
16.
took off. Yeah. We the reader think, oh my god, finally, this child can be safe.
Hmm.
But by the last page, in Aaron's own words, we are not.
Hmm.
Do we think anyone was telling the truth in this family?
See, this is the problem that I have, because Erin, who has ASL, she has.
ASD.
Oh, okay. So she has, she's degenerating basically.
Yeah, she
Um,
has food aversions.
mhm.
She's very much on the spectrum and struggles with it. It
Well,
is.
no, she doesn't just have ASD. She has a physical
Mhm.
impairment.
Yeah.
Um, so here's the thing.
Oh god.
Here's the thing. All this time, Josie has thought that no one has had contact with Roxy, but that's not true, because
Mhm.
Aaron and Walter had contact with Roxy.
Yeah.
Just Josie didn't.
Because they didn't want her to know.
But Erin is honest, I think, when she says that Roxy had the defiant personality disorder.
Oh yeah, because and I believe Roxy killed her girlfriend.
Okay, so that's the part that I feel like I don't have a clear answer on. I think she did too. And
I think
if
Aaron she killed her girlfriend because the
Erin
way
saw it, and then
yeah,
Josie helped
because
her cover it up.
Very scared. Aaron is very scared of her sister.
So
Aaron is very scared of her sister.
if that is the truth, if that is the story that we're going to believe, then it is really, really easy to unravel that Josie killed Walter. Like, I don't know that she did. Maybe he had a heart attack. Maybe she didn't help. Maybe Roxy actually was there. And we just don't know that part because she was trying to protect her like she was when she killed her girlfriend. There's a possibility that Roxy did this to Erin, and the reason Erin, when she woke up in the hospital, freaked out was because Roxy was there. Like, there's so many things that we can unravel.
And I'm gonna make this even fuck up more, okay? I'm gonna fuck this up more.
It's pretty fucked up.
The things that got me that didn't flush out at the end was Josie's trophies. She, when the cops are giving back everybody their things, they give the mother of the dead girl her things. They give Alex her things. And then the cop goes, I don't know what to do with this, this, and this. We don't know who they belong to. Those were Josie's trophies and Josie's trophies only. Do you think there is more we aren't aware of? Oh, do you think we're going to get another book?
I don't think we're going to get another book because I think Lisa Jewell just wanted to leave us with this totally fucked up trauma where we're like, what happened?
What the fuck? You know, Josie's
I mean, the title is None of This Is True, and the only person that seems to be telling the truth in this entire book is Alex's little kid.
I don't believe Alex for a second. She's lying to herself.
I don't believe her either. I believe her son, who's like, that woman's weird. Like, that's Leon. That's about it.
Leon was. What creeped me out at the end? What creeped me out? He was 6 when it first started.
6. Okay.
What creeped me out the end is Josie's final words about Leon. Take care of that sweet boy. That creeped me out. Why are you obsessed about that boy?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually surprised that Josie didn't take the kids too.
I know.
She really was trying to have her life. Like, she really was.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't know what happened.
Okay. Final thoughts. Did I miss anything? Goodreads.
I gave it 4 stars. I don't feel like we dove enough into Walter as a pedophile because there's a whole story subplot that the girlfriend, Roxy's girlfriend, who is murdered by either Roxy or Josie, we don't ever know for sure.
I think it's Roxy.
There is a chance that she was having a relationship with Walter.
I think that's a lie. Because
why did Roxy kill her then?
Roxy didn't kill her. Roxy killed her because she was mad. Because she gets mad easy. She snaps easy. And she told her girlfriend not to go to the prom. And she did it anyways. And those
so
kind of
think
people,
it was just over the prom. You don't think that he was fucking that other girl?
Yeah. I really do. I really think because Roxy, I know people with, I know children with this. Okay. I have seen this in action in an elementary school. I watched a kid break another kid's nose. And like, he heard 2 children laughing. He said in his head, he heard they're laughing about me. He went over and smashed her face into the table. Yeah. And that was in 2nd grade.
Yeah.
So people with I'm going to say it wrong. Fill in the words here. With this disorder, truly, once that button is pushed, have lost control of something that they can't gain back.
But see,
so I can see Roxy killing this girl over the prom because high schoolers.
But I can see the conversation between Josie and Walter going differently in that when she says, I'm going to tell Alex about the girls, that he called Roxy. And Roxy came over. Maybe Roxy threw a huge fit, and that's how Alex. That's how
he went into a fit and
tied up, and I mean, there's just so
she's
many
covering for Roxy. And you think she's still covering for Roxy?
I think so. She's that deathly afraid of her.
You think Josie's that scared of her kid that she took off and went hiding?
I'm sorry. I think Erin is that afraid of Roxy.
Yes.
I think that Josie
covered up for her kid and just took off because she got her own shit fucked up. I don't know.
It's really hard to know. And I don't think we're ever supposed to have an answer, but
I think that's the point of this book.
I mean, that's the point.
Pick it up for your book club, guys. Have these arguments yourselves.
Even though we've given you all the secrets. I do think it's a good book. I don't I don't.
None of this is true.
None of it is true. Have you ever read the book Allegedly by Tiffany Jackson? Tiffany something Jackson. There's a initial in there. It's a book that I read very quickly because I didn't want to put it down. And it sort of had those same, like when you finish it, you're still like, who the fuck is telling the truth?
Yeah.
It was
I
really
love
good.
those. I love these kind of books. Like, and I like Knives Out and all those, you know. So
I've
like,
never seen Knives Out, but yeah.
it's so good. I mean, I love Chris Evans as a villain.
Mm.
Like that makes my heart happy for some reason.
Have you ever seen like The Kingman with
Yeah. With
yeah, that series also is like a like who the fuck is responsible for
what
this?
the fuck's going on? Yeah. So all right, like you want to talk about what's next week?
Yeah, so next week we're doing another one that was requested that we cover, The Housemaid by Frida McFadden.
Super viral.
Super viral. Frida McFadden
Super controversial.
Frida McFadden is everywhere. She's releasing a lot of books. People are asking, is she AI? I don't think so. I think it's because she's been indie published and now she's trad published, but
back catalog maybe.
I think it's her back catalog. I think that's what's going on. But she's very, very popular. People really seem to love her, and this is not my genre, so we'll see how I feel about it. But that's what we've got going next week to wrap up spooky season.
I'm excited.
And still to come, I'm not going to give away everything, but we still have 5 authors and an audiobook narrator.
I'm pretty excited.
And Katie's going to come on again. So
and Katie's going to come on.
Which we love Katie.
We love Katie.
She's our other bestie.
Yeah. She's the best.
She really is. I had a sort of almost medical emergency this week that I didn't tell you about mostly because I didn't want to burden you because you were sick that day. But
I've had a rough week. Yeah.
I had a reaction to my allergy meds or to my allergy shots, and I texted Katie and she gave me great advice, and I called my doctor to report it, and my doctor's office is kind of being dicks about it now because they wanted me to go to the emergency room and I didn't go to the emergency room. But anyway, I was telling Katie about this and I was like, I feel like I handled myself very well. I talked to my favorite nurse practitioner.
She's mine too. I'm having a surgery coming up, gang. I'm not going to talk about that. But the first thing I said when I went to group chat, Katie's like, I'm coming.
Yeah.
And she is, by the way.
Is she going to?
Yeah.
I never heard back that she was going to do that.
Oh, yeah. No, she and I started texting about, this is off pot bullshit. And I was stoned. And I was like, text Matt.
So she offered to come when I had my surgery too. Yeah. And Tom's here, so I declined. But also because I told her I love her and she is definitely a great nurse and a great nurse practitioner. And I love getting her medical advice. But I don't want her to be my nurse. Like I'm really deeply uncomfortable with my body and I'm just, and it's she was totally, understanding about that because, she gets it.
Amazing.
Yeah. I know she wouldn't be judging me. Like, I know she wouldn't, but it's just me. I'm uncomfortable.
Honestly, the Biggses are just mostly concerned about Cloud getting on me.
That's a real concern.
Because that dog is, wow, gang.
Yeah.
Wow. If you see my TikToks, you know.
Hey, you know what we didn't talk about at all this episode? Our sponsors. What? And you're wearing one of their shirts. You're wearing one of their shirts. I am not. I'm wearing a Book Bestie shirt today, but yeah, we are still proudly sponsored by Carpe Librum, bookish stuff for bookish people. This month, all month, you can get a free magnetic bookmark with the purchase of a t-shirt. Their t-shirts are all size inclusive. They don't shrink. I love them. I wear them all the time. And their magnetic bookmarks are amazing. I highly recommend them.
Yeah.
And we're going to have codes all season long.
The code will be in the outro and I'll have it in the description.
Yep. And it's also on our Instagram and TikTok, but I don't think it's actually on the website because I didn't want to have to keep updating the code on there. But it is on social media.
Okay. It's findable, gang.
Yeah, and the code is Besties Rule this month.
Besties Rule.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm done. All right.
All right.
I
well,
got to go
that's it.
check on the meatball madness. We'll see you guys next time.
Zero context for that whatsoever. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for joining us on Book Besties. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The views discussed here are those of April and Molly, not those of anyone else. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Carpe Librum, the shop that has bookish things for bookish people. And right now, you can get a free magnetic bookmark with the purchase of a t-shirt by using the code BestiesRule, which is good for all of the month of October. Today's book was None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. Your besties are Molly Biggs and April Watkins. Editing by Thomas Watkins, and music is Sleep Sweetly by Frigida. Don't forget to follow the Book Besties on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. If you'd like to contact the Book Besties, please email us at bookbestiespod@gmail.com or visit our website, bookbestiespodcast.com. Until next time, besties, get lost in your favorite book.